Tonight, offensive and disastrous. Scottish tourism leaders join the First Minister in condemning the UK government's new measures to curb immigration. Good evening. The First Minister is warning that the UK's new immigration system will be devastating for Scotland. UK ministers are urging employers to move away from using cheap labour from Europe. They plan to introduce a points-based system next year, which they say will help attract the brightest and the best talent from around the world.
But a number of businesses here are worried about the impact these plans could have on them.
Tonight on Reporting Scotland. The UK government plans a points-based immigration system, but what does that mean for the Scottish economy? Good evening. Immigration has been a defining issue of the Brexit debate, and now the UK government has set out its plans on how it's going to handle the people who want to come to this country in a post-EU age. You might have heard the headlines. There's going to be a points-based system, and here's how it might work. There will be mandatory requirements like having a job offer and speaking English. To get the rest of the points, you need to earn at least £23,000. Higher paid jobs would get you more points. And then you'd be accredited for additional things like going for a job in an area where there's a shortage or having a qualification in a particular subject. The magic number to achieve entry to the UK would be 70 points. Low-paid workers will not get visas. The Home Office says it wants to move away from a reliance on cheap labour from Europe and target the brightest and best. But here, the First Minister says those plans would be devastating for Scotland.